Or logs, if we set this equal to x, we get 5 to the x equals 125. 5 to the x equals 5 to the third, so x equals 3. The next one, set this guy equal to x, we get 8 to the x equals 2. Now we notice that this one got smaller, this number is smaller. So what I like to do is I take 8 out and I put in 2 to the third to the x equals 2 to the 1. So we multiply these powers. So that's 2 to the 3x equals 2 to the 1. So 3x equals 1. X equals 1/3, which makes sense. The cubed root of 8, you could just look at this straight away. The cubed root of 8 is 2, which also says that 2 cubed is 8. All right, this one, that's tens and hundreds. So this is log base 10 to the 1 over 100 equals x. So 10 to the x equals 1 over 100. 10 to the x equals 10 to the negative 2. X equals negative 2. This one, we get log, so 5 cubed equals x. This is your first actual solving for x, solving for that piece right there. So 5 cubed equals x. This is the easiest type. You don't have to do anything. 125 equals x. This one, that's a b if you can't tell. So we're solving for the base. So b something to the 6th is 64. And you can just, you got a couple options here, but you can probably just tell that b is 2. 2 to the 6th is 64. 4 to the 3rd is 64. All right, set this guy equal to x. We get 4 to the x equals 1 over 64. 4 to the x equals 1 over 64. 4 to the x equals 1 over 4 cubed. 4 to the x, bring this guy up and make that 3 negative. Negative 3, so x equals negative 3. All right, this is called the common log here. If it doesn't have a base, it's always 10, no matter what's right here. If it was root 5 or root 100, it doesn't matter. If they don't say the base, it's always a 10. So set this equal to x. We get 10 to the x equals root 10. So then x equals 1/2. And this one, I like this one a lot. I would put a star next to it because that one will definitely come back at you. Log, 2 to the x equals 2 root 2. So we have to express this right-hand side the same as the left. 2 to something, not 2 2's. We've got 2 pieces here. We need one of them. So 2 to the x equals 2 to the 1 and 2 to the 1/2. So I know I add these pieces just like x times x. I add these. That's x squared. I add these as well. So that's 2 to the x equals 1/2. 2 to the 1/2. I write that as a fraction. That's 3/2. So x equals 3/2.